With a net worth of $250,000, Keith Sweat is an American R&B and soul singer, songwriter, record producer, radio host, and author. 13 studio albums have been released by Sweat, including Keith Sweat, 1996, Make It Last Forever, 1987, Rebirth, 2002, and Playing for Keeps, 2018. Keith is well known for his hit singles I Want Her, Make You Sweat, Twisted, starring Cut Close and Pretty Russ, Nobody, starring Athena Cage of Cut Close, and Come and Get With Me, starring Snoop Dogg. 6 of his albums have received certifications of platinum or higher. Songs by Men at Large, Dru Hill, the Isley Brothers, Immature, the OJs, Old School, and Chante Savage have all been produced by Sweat. Along with making appearances in the movies New Jack City, 1991, Pastor Brown, 2009, and Love Magical, 2018, he has also served as a guest star on Martin, 1997, and The Wayans Bros, 1997. Launching The Sweat Hotel, a nationally syndicated radio program, in 2008, Keith also wrote and published Make It Last Forever, The Do's and Don'ts in 2013. Childhood. On July 22, 1961, Keith Douglas Sweat was born in Harlem, New York City. His father, Charles Sweat, was employed at a factory, and his mother, Jonita Thompson, was a hairdresser. Jonita raised Keith and his 4 siblings as a single mother after Charles passed away in 1973. While attending City College, Sweat worked as a night stock boy at Macy's and played with the band Jamila on the weekends. Subsequently, he secured employment in the mailroom of PaineWebber, a brokerage firm, and in just 4 years, he rose to the position of brokerage assistant at the New York Stock Exchange. In addition, Keith worked at the New York Mercantile Exchange as a supervisor. Career. Sweat performed in New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey as the lead vocalist for Jamila. In 1984, he broke away from the group to focus on his solo career, cutting a few tracks with independent label Stadium Records. November of 1987 saw the release of Keith's debut album, Make It Last Forever, following his signing with Entertainment Records. The single, I Want Her, topped the Hot R&B/hip-hop songs chart, and the album went triple platinum. It also peaked at number 1 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart and at number 15 on the Billboard 200 chart. The 2x platinum I'll Give All My Love to You, 1990, the platinum Keep It Comin', 1991, and the platinum Get Up On It, 1994 albums by Sweat came after his successful debut and all peaked at number 1 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart. He also became aware of the bands Silk and Cut Close at this same period. Keith's most popular album, Keith Sweat, was released in 1996. It went on to become 4 times platinum certified, peak at number 1 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart, and land at number 5 on the Billboard 200 chart. Still in the game, his 6th album from 1998 was certified platinum and Didn't See Me Coming. His 7th album from 2000 went gold. The 6 albums that Sweat has put out since Didn't See Me Coming have not gone platinum or gold, but Just Me from 2008 peaked at number 1 on the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart and number 10 on the Billboard 200 chart. On the top R&B/hip-hop albums chart, Ridin' Solo, 2010, Till the Morning, 2011, and Dress to Impress, 2016, all peaked at number 10. The album Playing for Keeps by Keith and the singles How Many Ways featuring Casey and Boomerang featuring Candace Price were released in 2018. Along with working with Gerald Levert and Johnny Gill on the albums Levert Sweat, Gill, 1997, and LSG2, 2003. He has also released the live albums Keith Sweat Live, 2003, and Sweat Hotel Live, 2007. Sweat performed a number of his hits during a Versus battle with Bobby Brown in July 2021. Individual life. Sweat wed Lisa Wu in 1992. Wu went on to star in The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Before getting divorced in 2002, Keith and Lisa welcomed 2 sons, Justin, born 1998, and Jordan, born 1995. In addition, Sweat has a son named Joshua and 3 daughters, Keisha, Kia, and Amaya. Money problems. Regretfully, Later in his career, Keith experienced a number of financial problems. PMI Mortgage filed a lawsuit against Sweat in 2012 for non-payment of a Detroit home loan. He was accused of defaulting on a $450,000 mortgage in the lawsuit. The bank sold the house after it went into foreclosure. The bank was still owed more than $200,000 even after the sale. In the end, the mortgage company was granted $253,000 in damages, and they even filed a lawsuit to obtain a lien on Sweat's other assets and to garnish his wages. Sweat won the title of Favorite Soul/R&B Male Artist after receiving 4 nominations for the American Music Awards. Along with the 1989 nomination for Make It Last Forever as Favorite Soul/R&B Album, he was also nominated in that category in 1991 and 1998. Keith received a Lifetime Achievement Award in 2013 from the Soul Train Awards. He is nominated for 8 more Soul Train Awards. Best R&B/Soul Album of the Year, Male for Get Up On It, 1995, Best R&B/Soul Single, Male for Twisted, 1997, Best R&B/Soul Album, Male for Keith Sweat, 1997, Best R&B/Soul Single, Group, Band or Duo for My Body, 1998, and Best R&B/Soul Album, Group, Band or Duo for Levert Sweat. Dill, 1999. Keith Sweat, also known as Mr. Make It Last Forever, is a prosperous father of 4 gorgeous grown children. Jordan and Justin, Sweat's 2 sons, were born to Lisa Wu Hartwell, a Real Housewives of Atlanta star, and her. Keisha and Kaya are the pioneering daughters of the New Jack Swing. American R&B and soul singer, songwriter, record producer, radio host, and one of the founders of New Jack Swing. A Teddy Riley-created musical style that blends jazz, electronica, smooth jazz, funk, rap, and R&B is Keith Douglas Sweat. From 1992 until 2002, he was wed to Lisa Wu Hartwell, who gained notoriety as a former cast member of the reality series Real Housewives of Atlanta. Lisa gave Jordan, 28, and Justin, 20, Sweat's 2 sons. Keisha, 28, and Kia, 20, are his 2 beautiful daughters. For the now 57-year-old musician, juggling life as a single father and being a well-known artist has not always been easy, but he has done fairly well. I've done a lot of things and I'm in a place of my life where I'm very much happy, Sweat said in an interview with Jet magazine regarding his relationship with the children. Every one of my children is a friend. I'm a friend in addition to being a parent. Regarding his kids' opinions of his trade, he remarked, they understand what I do and value and respect what I do. They have attended numerous performances. They find it amusing to watch ladies scream. These days, Keith hosts a syndicated radio program called The Sweat Hotel, on which he plays well-known R&B hits, conducts interviews with other R&B celebrities, and discusses his career. Sweat still prioritizes his kids' happiness over anything else, even with his success. He also has a message for any woman who wishes to enter his life. The person with me must accept and take care of them as well. My children come first. Mom was the inspiration for the title track on Keith Sweat's breakthrough album, Make It Last Forever. With his breakthrough hit, Make It Last Forever, Keith Sweat shot to fame in the music industry. It turned out that the record was inspired by his mother. Without mentioning veteran singer Keith Sweat, the R&B era of the 1980s and 1990s would not be complete. He dominated the music scene and topped the charts. When Sweat released the song Make It Last Forever in 1987, a title he also used for his album, he shot to fame. Both the song and the album peaked at #1 on the Billboard R&B charts 6 times and triple platinum. Beyond securing his position as one of the greatest in the industry, the song's and album's success meant a great deal to the singer, who disclosed this 3 decades later. In an interview with Billboard, Sweat stated that the song Make It Last Forever was inspired by his mother. The singer claimed that the song provided him with a platform to fulfill his desire to give his mother the best, as any good son would. I'd have to give it to her with this song because I wanted what's best for her in this life, he said. The veteran of R&B was equally able to accomplish more than that. Keith made his mother proud by emerging as a formidable artist, and he revealed to Billboard that his secret is remaining true to his music and the distinctive way he creates it. Beyond music, Sweat also hosts a radio program called The Sweat Hotel on a number of U.S. radio stations, such as iHeartRadio. In addition, he founded the yearly Sweatfest Festival in Jamaica in 2015. His time in Harlem is where the legendary singer got his start in singing. He said that at first, all he wanted was for his friends to hear his songs on the radio and support him during the launch of his Playing for Keeps album at the iHeartRadio Theater in Manhattan. At the album's release, Sweat, who at the time was known for his rap and singing hybrid style known as New Jack Swing, said that he had to change in order to remain relevant and attract the attention of the younger generation. The I Want Her singer is proud that young people view him as the OG and acknowledge his contributions to R&B music. He has sold millions of albums and singles overall.